Welcome to the Survivor to Thriver show with your happiness expert, Samia Bano. Do you feel stuck, silent, and stressed? Is something hurting your heart and soul? Are you burning yourself out? If so, you are in the right place because this is the podcast people from all over the world join in to learn exactly how to stop suffering and start living with inner peace and joy. Let's get started.
Hey, last episode we were talking about the idea of failure. Why we fail, what is the root cause behind when we fail. And I was telling you that, hey, if you really look at any situation where you have failed to achieve your vision, goals, and dreams, or you feel like you have failed to accomplish your vision, goals, and dreams, you will find that it has very little to do with anything that might have been going on outside of you. The biggest contributing factor to the results that we see in our lives is our own actions, right? In the context of, am I failing or not failing? Accomplishing my vision, goals, and dreams or not accomplishing my vision, goals, and dreams. This is true. The biggest contributing factor to our success or failure is our own self, our own inner attitudes and beliefs and thoughts. Because failure in itself is a matter of perspective. It's an internal attitude. It's an internal perspective. When we come across hurdles and challenges, if we say, you know what, I refuse to give up. I may not be able to overcome this particular hurdle right now, or I may not be able to figure out exactly how to solve this problem right now, but nonetheless, I'm not going to give up on my vision, goal, and dream in the face of it. I'm going to continue to move forward with what I know, what I have, doing the best I can. And if this particular way that I tried doesn't work or is not working, I'm just going to try another way. But I'm not going to give up. So as long as you don't give up, you have not failed, right? And who can make you give up? What can make you give up? Nothing, no one. It's something that each and every one of us chooses for ourselves. So once we understand that, failure is an attitude, failure is a perspective that we choose for ourselves. And if we do not like failure in our lives, then we can just choose to have a different perspective. We can choose to not fail. We can choose to not give up. And continue to move forward. Stay focused on solutions. Stay focused on possibilities. So one big aspect of what allows us to maintain this kind of forward-looking energy, momentum, attitude is in fact our mindset, right? It's our mindset, it's our ability to create and maintain positive mood, positive energy in our lives. And the skills to increase our resiliency. right? So that when bad things do happen, like, look, it's natural for us to have a reaction of feeling disappointment or even feeling sadness or whatever the case may be. But when we develop resiliency, we are able to quickly bounce back from that, bounce back to a more positive place, which allows us to continue to move forward. So the thing to realize then is, okay, well, if this is the case, then what is it that I need to know, and what is it that I need to do in my life in order to maintain a positive mood and positive energy? What does it really take? Once you understand what it takes to create and maintain positive mood and positive energy for yourself, then wow, it's like you've got it made. You've got it made. And that's just, I'm talking about this today because it's this idea of maintenance that I'm really focusing on for myself these days, right? Because I was telling you that I've been going to these conferences. I've been to a couple of conferences in just the last month, and I've come out of those conferences with a lot of positive energy and momentum. But the thing is that it's so easy for us to lose that energy, to lose that enthusiasm, to lose the focus from our vision, goals, and dreams when we get back to our normal routines, our everyday lives. Unless we are taking very specific, intentional action to continue to maintain that momentum. And the thing is about maintenance is that it's not even so much like about maintenance. See, because remember, like, we keep talking about this over and over again, this idea that if you're not growing, you're dying. If you're not growing, you're dying. So really, even when we talk about maintenance is not good enough. You have to continue to build on the momentum of the positive energy. You have to continue to grow deeper, take action to grow deeper in your experience, grow stronger in your experience of inner peace and joy and happiness, resiliency, or whatever it is that you are wanting to feel and experience and cultivate in your life. You have to think, how can I continue to not only hold things as they are right now, but continue to grow more deep into this experience, right? Because if you're not growing, we are dying. Life does not stay still. Life does not stay stagnant. Everything in this world, everything that is alive is either growing or it's dying. It's growing or it's dying. And I think that's actually part of, where the challenge comes in with maintenance, is that, see, it requires you to continue to challenge yourself to grow. It's not maintenance. It's not even about, I can just hold where I am. So if I'm talking about, so I was at this conference, and so what did I gain from it? Okay, I gained the sense of enthusiasm and energy and the sense of, groundedness and knowing that I can do whatever I want. Like, it's about confidence, right? Self-trust, faith. So one of the questions that I have to now focus on asking myself every day and taking action on is, okay, how can I continue to deepen my self-trust? Self-trust in terms of my ability to accomplish my vision, goals, and dreams. What can I do today to deepen my self-trust? What can I do today to grow even deeper in my experience of passionate engagement with my vision and my goals and dreams? What can I do today to live excellence, to strive for even more excellence in my life? Particularly in the context of accomplishing my vision and goal and dream. These are very, very important questions. See, it's like, I don't remember if we've talked about this idea before, but I'm going to talk about it again because it's such an important concept. There's this idea that the quality of the questions that we ask really determines the quality of the answers that we get, and therefore the quality of our lives. So the quality of our lives, if you want to improve the quality of your life, you need to improve the quality of the questions that you're asking, right? So it's very, very important that we be asking ourselves and each other the right kind of questions to help us to not only continue to maintain whatever it is that we're experiencing, but to continue to grow deeper and stronger in that experience. Because if you're not growing, we're dying. If you're not growing, we're dying. So I want you to really think about what is going on with you. What are some areas of your life where you are compromising in terms of settling for good enough and just trying to maintain things that may be compromising your inner peace and joy, that may be creating stagnation in your life, that may be triggering this phenomenon of, if you're not growing, you're dying. Yikes. I know it can be really scary when you think about it like that. If I'm not growing, I'm dying. If I'm not growing, I'm dying. Oh my gosh. So where is it in my life that I'm not growing right now? And how can I change that? What are some action steps that I can take to help me change that about my life? And as you ask that question, of course, you can be in your mind and be asking these questions and coming up with ideas. But just FYI, this is not an area of expertise for your mind. So you're going to get the best insights, the best answers if you ask these questions connected to your heart and allow your heart, your soul, your best self, whatever you want to call it, to share its wisdom with you. So think about that. And hey, if you find yourself struggling with this exercise, please don't continue to struggle with it on your own. Reach out for some help and support. And I'm one person that you can reach out to help and support for. And you know how to get in touch with me. Just go to my website at www.academyofthriving.com. Click on the Contact Us page, and you'll see multiple options for how you can connect with me, including social media, email, and even phone. So I love to hear from you. You know that. So until we connect next time, I wish you lots of peace and joy.